Was losing their only capital ship a massive strategic blunder on the part of the Mandalorians? Almost certainly. At the outset of the battle to retake Mandalore, Bo-Katan's forces were equipped mainly with Gazanti assault carriers and Mandalorian-made Gauntlet and Fang-class starfighters, but the jewel of the Mandalorian fleet was his Arquitens-class command cruiser. In any direct military engagement against the New Republic or Imperial Remnant, a single light cruiser wouldn't do much, but the usefulness of the Arquitens class goes far beyond anti-starship warfare. Unusually, for a ship of its size, it has also been equipped with command facilities designed to process intelligence and field reports, facilitate decision-making, and then relay those command decisions to field elements. For Mandalorian forces attempting to essentially rebuild their civilization from scratch, a command ship like this is a huge advantage. With the limited resources and manpower at their disposal, I'm not sure you could think of a ship that would be better suited to the Mandalorians in achieving their goals. Until more specialized planetary infrastructure could be built on Mandalore, this Arquitens could have been equal parts flagship, city hall, utility vessel, and not to mention a powerful deterrent against pirates not used to going up anything larger than a snub fighter. But most importantly, this ship could have served as a symbol, proof that Bo-Katan's Mandalorians were more than just a few ragtag mercenaries, but a disciplined, united fighting force capable of operating even crew-intensive capital ships. And this is hard to do, so even operating an outdated light cruiser is a massive step in the struggle to be recognized and legitimized as a sovereign entity. If you can prove you can operate a capital ship, it's not quite as difficult to convince the greater galaxy of your ability to run a government. But when threatened by Imperial fighters, the Arquitens was abandoned pretty much immediately, used as a diversion, and then ultimately deliberately crashed into the Imperial Remnant base on Mandalore. This is a perfect example of why Mandalorian culture is its own worst enemy. Their warrior ethos incentivizes them to view everything as a tool for warfare and disregard anything not related to their narrow view of what combat entails. If it's not directly harming the enemy, like communications, electronic warfare, and intelligence gathering, the Mandalorians don't prioritize it. In practice, their inflexible attitude towards warfare makes them worse at it. Was the Arquitens going to be hugely effective during the retaking of Mandalore? Probably not. Might it have been invaluable in securing Mandalore once it was retaken? Absolutely. But in true Mandalorian fashion, Bo-Katan has failed to consider the long game and sacrificed her most powerful asset for dubious short-term benefits. And really, she should know better. Bo-Katan keeps saying Mandalorians are stronger together, but then she doesn't seem too interested in keeping something that would prove it. Not that this sacrifice was necessary to begin with. If Bo-Katan had taken a minute and thought about the situation she was in, she might have remembered that Imperial fighters are pretty infamous for their lack of hyperdrives. Just warp the cruiser out and come back when the fighting's done.